Hello everybody, Redzone here. Welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I know I'm late. I'm sorry. It's been a grind for these past few days where I've been, tediously working. Haven't been able to sit down and properly get some stuff done. Plus some personal issues. Don't worry about that. Today we're gonna be showcasing LR Super Baby 2. I actually was trying to plan a stream. Right, use this guy on a stream, but unfortunately I was not able to get that done. Again, personal problems. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose those, but I'm hopeful that they get resolved soon. But yeah, Super Baby 2 is in the game. His EZA, providing some little bit of help that we can get for GT bosses, which unfortunately is not the greatest team at the moment. Artificial Life Forms category key +4, all stats 150, or Extreme AGL type key +4, all stats 100%. I guess it's a pretty good secondary leader skill for Ultimate Clash. His super attack, both of his super attacks, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and lowers attack. We also got his 18 key, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and lowers attack and defense. Not the greatest when it comes down to this, but let's go ahead and check his passive real quick. Return of the Tuffles. That's what it says. Silly name. Nah, just kidding. Key +6 and attack and defense +150%. He also gets an additional key +6 and attack +100%, and a chance of performing a critical hit +40% when there's a Hybrid Saiyans or Pure Saiyans category enemy. Oh boy. Plus an additional attack and defense +100% and a chance of performing a critical hit +40% when performing a super attack. And he gets an additional defense +150% and a high chance of evading enemies attack, including super, if HP is 40% or less when performing a super attack. He is able to turn into Great Ape. I don't know if did the Great Ape get something? Receives an additional key +2 per keys you obtain. He has a high chance of performing a critical hit. Okay, I mean, it's fine for a Great Ape. That's fine. We're gonna showcase him in this team. GT Bosses is, I guess, his best team, 200%. We're over on the Shadow Dragon stage of the Ultimate Redzone, because I'm not about that life to take this man into his death, first and foremost, immediately as I ECA'd him. So we're just gonna check how well he does here. Sooner rather than later, I will have more videos out with him, maybe taking on Omega, maybe taking on the Dismal Future Redzone stage. We will see. So my build for Baby, I actually don't remember. I think it's more of a balanced build, right? Yeah, 14 additional 12 crit and 3 dodge. Fortunately, when this guy came out, I wasn't thinking straight of how to build his hidden potential and stuff like that. These equips are fine. It's just whenever there were missions to like, oh, put skill orbs on units, I didn't want to, so I just gave these units just silly skill orbs right here and see what's up. Alright, so we're getting everything active except for legendary power and sharing the limit. Do we get anything with you? No, we don't. So his best linking partner is this baby right here. This teen baby, or however you guys want to call it. That is his best linking partner. He does have another like best linking partner, which is the Int Super Baby 2. But I don't think they have. No, they don't have the same name, since this one is Great Ape. So actually, isn't the other one Great Ape too? What do you mean? What are we talking? Oh no, he is not. No, wait a minute. That is his SSR version. Never mind. So the SSR for the Int Baby, that is his quote-unquote best linking partner, but that's only Super Baby 2. You don't want to run an SSR with this guy. Might as well run this guy who shares the same 5 links, right? Thirst for Conquest, Metamorphosis, GT, Hatred of Saiyans, and Big Bad Bosses. Yeah, they share the same links, so might as well just run this guy, this little, this tech baby. So yeah, I don't feel like a lot of people will care for this guy. Again, first off, I'm a little bit late, so this video might not perform as good as it will. I highly doubt it, because some of the good stuff is fights on Omega. Some of the obscure categories taking on Omega, which is something very interesting. 13 million right there. I didn't see his attack stat, but now that I see it, 13 million is not bad. So now we got to deal with Omega here. Actually, Omega's almost done, right? He's only missing this. Shadow Dragons. Just silly. I'm actually... I don't think we can finish off this guy. I really want this guy to be alongside Baby. But I will float him off. We will see how well he fares here by floating him off. And then we will do this right here. Yeah, they're like... GT bosses need so much help. I guess this is a quote-unquote starting point. 2.83. That's all you're giving me? I mean, it's his first attack, but... Yeah, dude, but... GT bosses as a team, it's not strong enough. I mean, he didn't have any links either, so let me pull the brakes on Omega. He wasn't sharing any links, so that's why he gave me that poor attack stat. Yeah, if only we were synced up with JP, and we had the opportunity to get. Of course, he supered the guy that I didn't want him to super. Of course, he does that. Why wouldn't he do that? Why would he do that? Since we're not synced up with JP, unfortunately, we don't have some of the good units that JP has that can link a lot better or can provide a lot of help for this category, right? The top 3 units on GT bosses, 13 million, okay? A solid 13 million attack stat, which is good. The units that are right now really, really good on JP, providing help to GT bosses, is the one that we're missing. AGL Metal Rildo, the type banner unit that recently got his EZA and is providing a lot of good help to a lot of those teams. Here's the reason, though, Global, for, again, doesn't want to sync up with JP. We're still waiting on that, so I don't know how will that work. But for now on Global, this is the only 2 good units on GT bosses. This Omega Shenron, who is a little bit lackluster still. And of course, then this new ECA LR Baby. He's able to turn to Grade 8 when HP is 40% or less. Did they change that prior to ECA? No, it's... Oh, wait. It has a high chance. Previously, it had a high chance to go into Grade 8. Now it's just guaranteed that after, if your HP below 40%, then you're able to transform into Grade 8. Guaranteed. It's not a guarantee. It's like now it's guaranteed. It's not like before where it's just a high chance to do it. Pretty silly. All right, so now we will have a pretty nice turn here. I'm actually curious and willing to put him in the middle slot to see how well he links. What is Shattering the Limit? It's just an attack and defensive link. So we're at 271. I don't think Baby's going to kill, but I'm very worried. Baby, don't do it. Don't screw me over. There's a nice little attack that we can get here. We're providing support, attack support, 40% attack by this Rildo here. Let's go ahead and do this. I mean, if we were synced up with JP, we will have the ECAs for the type banner units. I would have summoned for them, and we would be showcasing them on a different light. And Baby would have not only... I feel like he would have a lot more support, 60% support. So 16.3 million right there. And also his dodge kicked in right there. Again, he doesn't get that dodge chance if you're above if your HP is 40% or less. So you're dodging. I feel like this was the 3 dodge. I feel like that was the 3 dodge right there. Okay, level 3 dodge. But yeah, I don't have a lot of dodge on LR Baby, and he does get his dodge chance if your like I said, if your HP dips below 40%. The other good thing about this guy, he has 5 200% leader skills. Those include the GT duo from the 8th year anniversary. You got Omega, which is the team that we're running him on. We got the GT duo, LR Final Form Cooler, Ginyu, and Piccolo Jr. Alright, so this also should be a nice little attack stat here. We'll have everything active except for Shattering the Limit. Did I say Shocking Speed earlier? My mind thought of Shattering the Limit. I don't know why. We will do this right here, and then How's his defense? 262. A little bit of an attack lower, though. His attack dipped down a little bit. Oh, baby. Actually, we have type advantage. Still a lot. What would you use this guy? I don't know. I mean, he does a lot of good damage, like 13 million, 16 million with the 40% attack support. Like, he looks very good. He's, like, doing a lot of attack, a lot of damage. At 14.5. This attack stat is very high. Okay. I dig it. I dig it. I like what I'm seeing. No additional, though. Kind of saddens me up a little bit. We are greatly raising our attack and defense every time he supers. And if we do get the 12 key additional, we do get a 50% raise on super attack. Unfortunately, I don't know why. These turns, he has not given us any additionals. Alright, we'll get all of these rainbow orbs for our boy Omega. So he can get something, hopefully. And he's lowering attack and defense. This could be good for Omega, right? If you're using this guy on Omega on this team, and you go ahead and fight Omega Shenron, which we will do on another video, you're lowering his attack on that fight. So it could be pretty interesting to just use this guy, lower his attack there. At least on the first phase. He will be good also on the second phase because he has type advantage against that STR Omega. And then on the final phase, I don't know how well he will do, but if we do dip below 40% HP, we get to transform, which is not bad at all. So, alright, we'll get the Dokkan attack. Look how slow we've been moving, by the way. This team is so slow. That's the problem with this team. We don't have a high damage dealing unit. This guy, of course, Baby, providing like 13 million attack stat. He's looking pretty good. I don't know why we've been a little bit sluggish or kind of slow, slow paced because of this team. I don't know what it is. So, yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new. He has some pretty good category teams, right? Artificial Life Form, Transformation Boost, Giant Form, Terrifying Conquerors, Target Goku, Final Trump Card, Revenge, Inhuman Deeds, Great Ape Power, Space Traveling Warriors, Corroded Body and Mind, GT Bosses, and Battle of Fate. So, some good teams here or there. I mean, it could help now that, you know, he got his EZA and stuff like that. But, again, where would you run this guy? It's just, that is the tedious thing. So, let's go ahead and pop the active skill for our boy Omega. Yeah, like, if we had, like, these guys are not doing any damage. I'm gonna float you up because you're gonna get us killed. Like, if these guys had a little bit of extra help, a little bit of extra oomph, where we had, I guess I want to bring Omega, like this LR Omega, as an example. He had more, right? Where at least mine only 55%. He's just not doing anything else. Additional attack. That's awesome. Finally, we got that. But he's able to do that after he pops his active skill. So, 11.7 million. Like, see, like, this all depends on, like, waiting to having to build up, getting him ready to go so he can do some Megalodon tons of damage. I guess that's my phrase now. Megalodon. If he can do some good damage, then he can look good. That's the only concern of mine, is that this guy just does not look well. Like Omega doesn't look good. He can be a useful unit because he revives, he has damage reduction. They tried to give him some stuff, but it's not enough to revitalize this team. Baby is a good starting point too. Like, this LR Baby getting his EZA is another good point, but we need more. We need more help for this team because it's just a dead category. So you guys can merge this team instead of GT heroes and GT bosses. Just have a GT. Have it as a normal GT category. There will be so much stuff in this team that could help him out. 16.3 million. He only does get a 50% raise in attack on his 18 keys. So we're not getting any other raise in attack unless... double digits, okay. Unless our HP dips, like... I guess... We do get a lot more if we're facing a pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans category enemy, of course. But I guess now, since the 9th year anniversary is coming in, we will have more super class bosses. Or like super class boss fights or super class enemies. Like Goku and stuff like that. That will be good to have, right? Or like these intensifying fight stage versus Super Saiyan Goku. There are some units that are pure Saiyans in there. You can fight them on. But it's not the most difficult type of content as you would expect, like Omega or Samasu. So I'm thinking to myself, like, what else could they, like, what unit could be good to revitalize a team like GT bosses? I really don't know. Look, we're on turn, what, 12? We're on turn 13 here. And look how slow we've been going. Yeah, this is all you're gonna get, right? So, slow build up. Baby will get a very big buff if only you're fighting a pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans category enemy, which kind of limits him a little bit. It's the same thing with this side banner Baby that came up with Super Saiyan for Goku. This tech Baby right here. He does need pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans category enemies for him to get a buff. Same with this LR Baby right here. So 13.6 million. We kind of dip below HP. So if anything happens, if we don't get revived or anything like that, ooh, that's pretty good damage. If we don't get revived, we get to the turn where Baby's in. We can finally see his grade 8 form, and we can end the video because he's not looking the greatest, guys. I'm sorry. All I see here is a dud. Like, I wish that we had a little bit more extra stones. Well, not extra stones, a little bit more extra help for this category, man. It's just so saddening that they never got to at least do too much on this team. They have the formula to do it. You know, they have it with pure Saiyans or other categories, but do something good, like a transforming LR Sin into Omega Shenron, where he actually does look stupendously good. He can be the top best unit in the game. Make him like that, dude. Okay, so we will do this last turn here. No super, it seems. I'm hopeful that he doesn't super. Because again, I'm going to try to not collect as many same type orbs. So we can stay... actually, we will need to try to dip below 40% now. Because I think I took a little bit more HP than I wanted. Hit me with a super. Come on, super. I know you want to super me. I know you want to, Nova. Don't let yourself get killed by the guy who actually destroyed you on GT. Okay, good. Give me a super! Super, please. We can take damage. Actually, don't kill me, but please let us take damage. So I can go grade 8. Okay. Super. Do not super real, though. He will actually get us killed. Okay, good damage. Let's go. We got grade 8, baby. Let's go. So Baby doesn't do much. This right here is basically an example of, hey, if you're in dire situation, grade 8 Baby is here to save the day. Where I don't know how many turns he stays until grade 8, but if you're under Piccolo's leader skill or what was it, Harudagorn? The AGL one? I think there's a leader skill out there where you're able to stay in Great Ape for at least 3 turns. Or Giant Form in 3 turns, which is good. Well, that's the high chance of performing a crit kicking in. He does massively raise his attack on 12 key and on his massively raises his attack on 18 key. On 12 key, he greatly raises his attack. So there you go. Are we not able to? Okay, we can actually get the revive. Sure, hit me with the revive. How about that? Actually, no, I kind of wanted to do the active skill. Sure, never mind. All right, this will be the last turn. We will see. Actually, we will get the revive if we do get super attack here, which I really do hope we don't, so we can end the video there. He's just good. I guess providing some help to a dead category will be will classify as good. I will classify this as a good thing. I don't feel like Baby in and of itself is going to be uber stupendous. He's doing a lot of damage too. How much will this do? This guy can hit pretty hard. That's some decent tanking, I guess. 115. I've seen people taking like 200k from this guy. So that's not bad. I guess I will take it. It's not bad at all. But yeah, Baby looking okay. I don't know if I should give him my stamp of approval and say, wow, great ECA. We got units like UI Goku schooling on this guy. I guess TR UI Goku, the recently released ECA on JP. Just he is amazing. That is an example of a good ECA. For example, on this end, with this guy, let me check him out pre-ECA. He didn't get any raise on attack or raise in defense on super, which is good. And, you know, he still has the whole Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans that you gotta face off for him to get an extra buff. But now, after his ECA, that is neatly compiled into something good, right? He gets attack and defense plus 100%, and key plus 6, and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 40% when there's a Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans category enemy. I guess that is good, but again, we don't have any tough fights that has to do with that. Unless you're going with this guy with the Legendary Goku event, or Legendary Vegeta event, or any other events in particular, he's not going to be too crazy good, you know? He's not going to be on your list to say, yeah, I will bring this guy, I'm going to use him, I'm gonna knock my socks off, and he's gonna be the absolute best. So yeah, LR Grade 8 baby. I would say he's okay. He's a good addition to GT bosses. I guess, you know, extra stones for you. So yeah, let me know your thoughts though. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments so I can read them out, see what you guys think about LR Super Baby 2. They do well. I feel as though with the greatly raising attack and defense, does he massively raise? No, he just greatly raises attack and defense there. That's fine. That I will take anything that I can get because this unit didn't have that prior to his ECA. And then of course, you know, some help for GT bosses, which is what I can mostly assume is a dead team. It's a good help to have. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like and enjoy, please hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Let me know your thoughts down below on Super Baby 2. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.